Here with Peterson Electric. Wanted to talk to you today about another video about LED kitchen lighting for above and below the cabinet, toe kick, as well as underneath your island. So right here is your old magnetic ballast. It actually was on a T5 that did this, and it smoked right under the cabinet as well. There's black all the way around that cabinet. Besides, you can smell it. I also had some old school T12s, really small magnetic, or magnetic, not electronic ballast, and then you had all these little starters in here. So she was kind of used to it being bright, but when it worked. So what we had to do, and just to back up, that's all called line voltage, meaning 110 volts, okay? So what we ended up having to do to retrofit this is how it turned out. The fluorescent is a lot more directional for tasking, but they flicker. The parts are getting hard to get for your T12 and even your T8s. Your T5s are burn out fairly quick. So they are more intense when they're reliable, and they do better when they're in a climate controlled situation like a kitchen versus your garage. So how this turned out, and it's kind of hard because the sun's starting to set here in Colorado, so anyways, it's not doing me any favors. But underneath here, go ahead and come here, we did this tape lighting. So it's a little bright. Let me turn it off for you. And that tape lighting came all the way around, and we lucked out because they had a space between this cabinet. And I'll take you up above. So as it came up through that crack, coming back and back around. Well, they originally had wires in and out of those fluorescent fixtures, and they had 3 of them. And then we just spliced and put in an outlet box here. This outlet is switched over to there. Now, the guy wired the switch around the corner, decided to put 3 wires here, come up from there, go across the kitchen, and the other one from here went here behind that drywall and poked out over there. So when you wire, you should always take your switch, and you should always go up above, make your splices coming down. Reason being, when you go to retrofit, I got 3 blacks, 3 whites, and 3 grounds that are doing absolutely nothing but a J box. Can't do much about that to hide. Don't look at this. This is just the end of my LED lighting. Okay. Here, same thing. Had to cap this into the circuit. It's not the prettiest thing, but you can't really see it with this lip right here. And then that came down here. That went across there. Now we didn't want to go in the back because do you see the diodes already showing up on the counter? And you can see the double reflection between here and here. So we just wanted as minimal as possible and still get some good light. And they're up there. This side was a little trickier. Okay, so here I showed you that 110 cable. Romex came to here, put an outlet, put 2 transformers, boom, another transformer, boom. One of them had to start going down this way to come up for this lip, only underneath there. The other one had to end here. So as you can see, I've got an end piece here and an end piece there. Okay. And those pieces filled the top up there. Now, I want to let you know that we did have an issue with this company, RGB. I'm not sure I like their stuff quite yet on the RF. And if they're watching the video, hopefully you guys can hear this. This is an RF radio frequency controller. That's how I do my switching. Really nice, really dandy. Got it in the box. Watched looked at it, you know, online, and I thought, ooh, I like that. What I don't like about it is they say that you have 3 remotes. Well, for this is 1 zone, this is 2 and 3. And I would have had 3 remotes, separate ones, to turn them on. I don't like that because the RF is getting confused. I turn that one on, this one decides to turn off. I turn this one on, that one changes color. Change that color, this one changed color. So they're getting confused. Thank God I was able to have this 110 switch. And this is how she preferred it. To just kill the whole side. So there it is without it. Now we can change her colors. In order to reset them, you have to have 2 people, and one has to unplug each side as you go. And we just start with the green, 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 and then we count our colors because they go up to 20. Find that one color you like the best, if it's a lighter or a brighter or a white. And then wherever you find that Kelvin that you like in your kitchen, you plug one in at a time and then unplug the other one as you reset them. Otherwise, they're all going to keep playing tricks back and forth and drive you crazy. Again, these are really good for an application of a 110 on and off. Now we did it up here too, turn this one on and off. There's some old school LED she had here from years ago, first generation. As you can see, the color is totally different and it's warmer. But she wanted this warmer because it matches these can lights anyways. In here, it changed its color. It looks a little bluish, but it's because of the time of day hitting it. The fact that this color and this color are the exact same, it's the exact same strip, it's because of the backsplash. And the fact that she's going to probably end up painting this kitchen color white up there, so it's even going to turn out a little bit more different color than that. She might have to go darker on her paint up above. Okay, but at night it's going to look totally different as well. Over here, we have the infrared eye. The little red eye there. And a little red eye right there. I prefer these better. But I don't have switches here, so all I have on this side, sorry I'm jumping up and down, but all I have is a plug. Which we fished this in about 8 years ago. From down here she had a plug, and we fished it in through the wool. But I had no switch. So we drilled that cabinet, went up above here, circled it, came through and down, and ended over here. Just took the extra. I did notice the difference between the stuff that's rubber coated versus not. Same thing over in that side as well. Doesn't have to be perfectly neat, but neat enough. Keep your transformer here and here sideways or up off the wood. It helps them cool because they make them out of plastic. Okay, so when I do that, what I like about this style is one remote does them both. You do have to point them separate. Okay. But when I turn them on and I change their colors, they don't freak out. They actually line up with themselves in their colors. See what I'm saying? Where when I did that over here, they would just go different colors. We're getting red, green, and blue, your primary colors. So, again, she just wants it all white. She just wants it brighter. That's it. Real simple. One remote, love it. Stick it there. Give her a second one if she loses it. So again, guys, you have to watch those RFs. They're brand new. I'm not a favor of them. I'm actually having issues with some of my ceiling fans when people go to the big box stores and buy them all throughout the bedrooms. And you have to call the company and sit on the phone and figure out how to deprogram and reprogram because the instructions are not coming with the RF instructions how to turn on and off. It's real simple. You do have to hit the breaker or easier the light switch, but if you came off of a smoke detector, now you got to go find that breaker, turn it off. Don't leave it off for long, otherwise you're killing their batteries and their smokes real quick, and now you're going to be replacing all the 9-volt batteries in the master bedroom. So again, as you're trying to do that in the attic, you want to turn them on and off as you're programming each ceiling fan as you hang them, because I'm having the same issue. But in here, I can't do that. I have to find that same color and then use a switch to kill it. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Sorry this video was a little long, but hopefully it helped you out when you're doing some LED lighting. And just to let you know, there's not a single ounce of damage in here. and we did a lot of lighting in here. So kind of one of our specialties. Give us a call. Thanks.